Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new. We are on FS25 and the Riverbend Springs map. We are at the gas station right now in town. We got Grandpa Walt's truck. We're getting some fuel. We're gonna head back to the farm and see what we got to get up to today. Little backstory on the farm. We are in the process of purchasing the farm from Grandpa Walt. Kind of taken over. He's still going to be around for a while, but he just wants to get out of it. He wants to retire, and it's going to be our farm eventually. So I think after this growing season, we're going to be in charge, and I'm looking forward to seeing how we can run a farm operation on our own. So Walt will still be around. He likes to hang out outside of his house and keep an eye on things. He's always been pretty particular that way, so. The farm is just over here. I gotta say, this is an absolutely beautiful map. Pretty incredible, honestly, for a base game farm sim map. This is by far the best base game map I've ever seen. I mean, I could see myself playing on this map for a long time. I'm not in any rush for a new farm sim game to come out right now, or a map to come out, like a mod map, because I can spend quite a bit of time on this map. Like I said, there's Grandpa. He likes to hang out outside, sit on his porch swing, and just keep an eye on stuff. Hey Gramps, how you doing? This truck is actually mine. It's an International CV series. It's kind of for bale loading and hauling different things, supplies that we need. There's a little utility shed here. Grandpa actually got rid of a lot of his equipment because this was kind of a last minute thing that I decided that this was the direction that I wanted to go into farming, so he got rid of a lot of his equipment, so we're gonna have to rebuy some stuff. But he does have some older-ish tractors here. Skid steer we did just recently purchase, so we can get some bales going. We're gonna, well, and just moving different things because we don't have anything with a loader on it right now. So Grandpa does have a few cattle still that he's just raising for personal use and some of the family members and stuff. But we got a 3650 here, John Deere, with his Great Plains drill on the back. We got his big old Challenger MT635 with his John Deere cultivator as well. So I mean, that's really all we have for equipment. Oh, and we have up through here, under this open side shed, is our combine. So he's Grandpa's an Agco guy mostly, but was open to different things. That's why he had the old John Deere there. That John Deere was actually one of his first tractors, because he wasn't always a full-time farmer either. So yeah, this is our combine. Nice old Massey combine. So these fields are ours. Got some wheat here and some barley over there that we need to get harvested. We don't have any grain bins, but we'll be hauling everything right off the field uptown. We'll be doing everything ourselves, so it might take a little bit yet today. That's kind of the plan for today, is to get some of this crop harvested and off the field, because we need to get some grass in some of these fields. My plan is to possibly plow up some of these laneways here and combine two of these fields. I'm thinking that I'm going to combine these two for hay production and possibly grazing as well. We might actually end up just grazing some cattle out on part of these fields, so we'll see. But we got to start working on getting some crop harvested, and then we'll start thinking about that later on. We'll get the combine out. We'll get in the field. Alright, so we got the truck out here, the grain truck. It's just a little old snub nose. Really nothing special at all. But it does the job. And it hauls things a little bit faster uptown because we have to drive a little bit yet to get some things hauled uptown, so it's kind of nice. It'd be nice to have a set of gravity wagons, but that'll do. We'll hop in the combine, we'll get his head on. Might be switching between third person and first person quite a bit. I kind of want to try out the third person aspect. I think it's pretty cool. Here we go. Let's fire it up. Make sure everything's running right. Drop the head down. Away we go. We will be dropping straw swath. Plan is to get a baler here at some point. Grandpa sold his. Like I said, he sold off a lot of his equipment. So we do have to buy some things, but a lot of this stuff we will be able to utilize. At least we have a tractor and a combine and different things like that, so that is beneficial. I'm going a little fast there to start. One of the big things in this game is the deformation of different things, of the ground, of fill types, everything. As you can see, the swath deformed right in front of our eyes. That's pretty cool. I don't know if it actually affects anything though, like in terms of baling it and stuff. I highly doubt it does. It's a very nice machine. I like this a lot. Very happy that this is the base game combine that they chose for kind of the starter combine. It's a beaut. Very nice. So we are playing on one-day seasons at the moment. I think that could change eventually. I think we're going to kind of adjust as we go. But we'll see. Maybe the bigger we get, the more we'll add in terms of days and time and stuff. I think I might bump up to about 2x speed. That would probably be a good speed to be at, which I guess we'll do that right now. The amount of work we have, I think that'll be good. We did start out with 500,000. I did want to make a little bit of a challenge, but I also wanted to have money to do things, and I didn't want to take a loan out right away. Turning radius is not the best. That's alright. Got the headland off on this end. We'll come back down, we'll grab the headland from the other end, and I think we'll probably dump in the tractor or in the truck before we head back down. Another big thing is the GPS, which is going to be cool. I'm looking forward to trying that out. Not sure we'll use it a ton. I don't know if you guys, I mean, I'm sure I've explained it in past videos like on FS22 and stuff, but if the machine doesn't actually have a visual like GPS globe and screen or some stuff like that, I tend to have a hard time using GPS or auto steer or whatever you want to call it. Maybe we'll use it, maybe we won't. We'll probably will use it here and there to just try it out. I mean, it's a new feature, we're going to try it out. That's kind of what the main goal for this series is. To start, it's just I want to try things out. Do a lot of that now before there's mods and all that kind of stuff. just kind of enjoy the game for what it is and how it's kind of intentionally meant to be played, you know what I mean? So we're going to try some of the different things out while trying to stay kind of as realistic as possible. That is kind of the plan, so you guys are aware. If you're enjoying what you're seeing so far, definitely encourage you to hit the like button and subscribe. You don't want to hit that sign. There's going to be plenty more to come. I'm going to be trying to pump these videos out as fast as I can. Really get a lot of content out there for the beginning of this game. We'll be trying to grow the channel through the excitement for the new game. I think it's going to be awesome. My goal is to possibly hit 10,000 subs by the end of the year. So any little bit helps. Throw the pipe out here. I am already missing some of my mods though, that's for sure. Just things that I'm so used to using. I'm just like kind of forgetting that I don't have anymore. Cool, the thing is cool. This new thing up in the top right corner under like the time and all that is, well, you can kind of see the fill level of what you're filling into. That's pretty slick, actually. I also need to get my wheel and everything else set up yet. I mean, my wheel is set up, but I don't have all the keybinds and everything set up still. So just kind of wanted to get going and get playing. I spent like an hour setting up my graphic settings and everything else before we started playing, so I was kind of just sick of it and I wanted to get going. We'll fill this up. We'll get the truck filled, and then I think we're gonna bring a load uptown and sell it off. We'll catch you guys shortly. Alrighty, so we definitely have enough to fill this truck up. So we're gonna do that. And we will come back and we should be able to finish up the field with what's left. There we go. We'll shut the combine down. It was a bit of a weird view. Alright, we gotta figure out where we're going. So I have been having some issues with the map. I don't know what it is. It's something to do with my controls. So need to kind of figure that out. Prices. The menus are different, so we got to get used to that. It's all by animal dealer or farmer's market. Oh, that's straw. Where's wheat? Okay, there we go. I was going to say, that doesn't look right. So what's the grain river silo? Let's see where that is. See, this is the issue we're having. It just keeps moving on me, and I don't know what it's doing. So let's see. Hotspots. Tip stations. This is really a struggle. So I'm going to figure this out off camera, because this is probably very annoying. I need to figure out what's causing this. So I'll catch you guys here in a second. Alright, so I think if you can see field 27 on the map. That's where we're gonna be going to. It's close to that. We do also have a little farm stand here, which is pretty cool. Okay, so we gotta go right. I'm gonna leave this big map up right now so I can actually see where we're going. We're gonna go straight through the train tracks here. The detail on this map is just spectacular. It really feels amazing. It is a fantastic map. Small fields, for sure, but it just, you know, it depends on the equipment you're using and as well. It doesn't have to be like that small, you know. You don't want it to be. Just don't use oversized equipment. But just like all the fences and the detail around the houses and all that stuff, it's really something. I'm quite impressed. I thought the last base game map was good, but the one thing that I really like about this one is the fact that the fields aren't just squared off like they were in the past. I think now that they have the actual worker that can do end rows and stuff and curves and stuff, they don't have to have squared off fields anymore, and it feels so much more natural. It really is something. It's awesome. Hardware Bob's. Like straight through here, and just like the little towns here and there, like there's always something. You're always going through something, which is cool. The big, yeah, kind of have your big industrial, you know, main town right there in the middle. And then this area over here by our farm across the river. It's pretty cool. If you're waiting for some reason on this map, or on this game, I would suggest you should definitely pick it up and get into it if you're able to, because it really is one heck of a map. And the cars, they pass you, which is sweet. Really like that as well. We're gonna be able to spend quite a bit of time exploring here. Okay, so we're going to the river silo, I think is what it is called. Even like the weight, the vehicle's physics, the weight of your vehicle, like we're loaded down, it's not breaking very easily. You can feel the weight of your vehicle. It's very good. I am really liking this. All right. Tipping our wheat. All right, $3 grand. I know we're not going to make the most. We are in normal difficulty right now, so. So now let's see if there's a different way back. I guess we could go out through. Oh, that's cool. So that's where it loads into the barge. It's got like a grate here, and that's how they load the grain into their barge. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. All the foliage, man. What a map. You can even kind of see some fog down there. It's so cool. What a cool game. Alright, so it kind of seems like the best route is just to go back similar to the way we came. I definitely would like to maybe purchase a field up here, though. This field looks nice. Is it a grass field? Yeah, these two are grass fields, so that wouldn't be too bad to have. Definitely need some grass. The plan is definitely to get some cattle going. Just with the new pasture system and stuff, I am looking forward to doing some cattle, so we need to get some hay made and such before fire department building even right there. There's a lot of good assets that could be used for map makers on here. I'm sure we will see a lot of them in mod maps, but even textures, looking at textures and stuff on buildings and stuff. A lot of good old looking textures. It's good. I think we go this way, but we'll catch you back when we get back to the farm and we're back in the combine. Alright, so we're about to take off our last pass of wheat. Note to self, try to do 3 headlands. This combine does not like to turn the best. Loving this though, really is good. It's a new found excitement for the game after 3 years of playing FS22, kind of the same game for 3 years in like over like 3,500 hours. It's good to kind of get a fresh start. Very much looking forward to something new for a little bit. Oh. So that must be a achievement. Interesting. Little pop-up there. Cool though. So I know a lot of the guys that had early access were having issues with their steering wheels and stuff, but I'm not having any issues at all right now, so that's good. I'm happy about that, because I was slightly worried about it. Definitely like using my steering wheel when I can. It's a lot more convenient. You have a lot more control over what you're doing. We might have to buy in a few bales to start, so we can feed those cows that Grandpa Walt has. We don't want those guys not being fed. That wouldn't be good. Alright. So there we go. Alright, so I am going to head back down to the river silo and get this wheat sold off, and then we are going to start in on some canola. Alright, so we are in the canola field. Made a little over 5 grand from the wheat, not a ton. Boy, I think we're definitely gonna look at investing into some bins for the coming year. It's definitely a wise purchase, I think. Gotta keep an eye on our money though. I would like to avoid taking out a loan, but if we need to, then we have to do it, you know what I mean? So we'll see what we gotta do about that. I'm gonna take 3 headlands off, like I said. Turn a little bit better. Not the best crops. Didn't do the best getting these crops fertilized and all that stuff this year, so at least Gramps didn't. I'm new onto the scene, so I'm not gonna take any flack for these crops being so bad. So now we'll cut down the roadside, and then we'll do our 3 headlands on that end. We'll start working our up downs. About halfway through the field now. Should be about half now after this pass. Thinking the whole field's probably going to fit in the combine. Canola doesn't seem to yield the best usually, so I'm not too worried about not having enough room, or needing to make 2 trips, I guess would be the better way to put it. Well, although I don't know I guess I don't know if if a full combine is holds more than what the truck does. Not sure. You can also definitely tell we are not on GPS. Got some rounded corners here. I need to straighten these up. We're cutting on a diagonal. I'm not sure about canola, but I know a lot of crop you do end up harvesting on a diagonal. Or if you plant on a straight, you harvest on a diagonal. But if you plant on a diagonal, you can harvest it straight. Which is actually funny because the guys I work for, they plant their crop on a diagonal so they can harvest them straight. It's a bit strange, but not sure that is the common practice. Slowly but surely getting it done. I'm sure we'll be holding on to this combine for a little bit yet. Definitely all through next year. I don't know if I told you, but we did pick up an extra field. It's a soybean field. It might actually be that field right there across the street. I'm really hesitant to look at my map. Yeah, it is. So it's not that field, it's the one there just to the north of it. So field 7, if you can see it, just to the east of the farm. Pretty decent sized field actually, but there's soybeans in there, so we will have some beans that we are going to be harvesting yet this year. So we are certainly not done harvesting just after these 2 fields, but we will be busy doing some cultivation. So we need to pick up a plow of some sort, which I think we're going to end up buying a subsoiler. So if we go through here, trailers, cultivation, subsoilers, we're going to go for this K brand subsoiler. I think is what we're going to do. Because there's no like US or North American style plows. Like a chisel plow type thing. They're all the moldboard plows, and I don't really want to use that. So I think that K-brand subsoiler will be our plow in this series until we can get a new plow out. Fingers crossed Mr. Rooster brings back his chisel plow. Love that chisel plow. We will finish up this field. Let's take a look at where we could sell this canola. Quick, where we cut out again. Let's see. Prices. Canola. Looks like Goldcrest Valley Train would be a good one, but we don't want to sell on the train. The oil mill would be a good one. We could tag that and see where that is. Oof, that's pretty far away though. It's all the way down in the bottom right corner of the map, although it might be good. Could go see a little bit more of the map, so maybe we'll do that. But I do want to untag it. Just for now. I wouldn't mind putting another pasture out here at the end of this field. I think that would be a good spot for another pasture. Once we get some more cattle, we don't need another pasture at the moment. Once I get my own cattle in here, I think we might look into that. I might build another cattle barn. Look into that and see what there is. I know there's probably like a, I think I saw like a monoslope type cattle barn that we could run, put somewhere. I don't know where, but we'll figure it out. So I think there's a few trees that I want to cut down around the farm. I don't really like having trees in the middle of my farm. There'll be a lot of growing and expanding and different things, so I'm looking forward to it. We'll get the rest of the field cut, and And we'll take a little trip down to the oil mill, I think. Alright, so we could go around the south end of the map. Which actually, you know what? Let's do that. I don't know how many times we'll be around the south end of the map, so... We could take the barge around too. That'd be kind of fun. We're gonna go around the south end of the map. Let's see... that part of the map. As I'm sure we'll be through the middle. Yeah, I'm sure we'll be through the middle quite a bit. So... I want to get a greenhouse up soon. I'd really like to do that. And so we can start selling some product at our farm stand. Be kind of fun. Look at this. The bridge. It's pretty cool. Look at that. That is pretty neat. There is so much to explore here. Oh, that's a cool sell point right there. Wonder if we could sell there. So, we'll keep going. And there's so much to see. I just want to see it all. But we'll continue to explore as we go, I think. I wonder what's up there. Oh, I think that's like... I think there's a few building projects up there, maybe. It's a cool field, too. That would be a cool field to buy. I think that would be... I think that could be our next purchase. Although 9 and 6, I think I want to buy. Because maybe we'll combine those fields. I think there's a lot of... That's kind of the nice thing, is that there's a lot of fields that we can combine, yet there's also some nice uniquely shaped fields. So, good. Got a nice sunflower field out here at the edge of the map. Yeah, it just I love it. I love the vehicle physics. It really is a huge step up. I mean, we can't even get up to 50 mile an hour right now in this little truck. Because we're going uphill. Pretty crazy. We don't even have a full load in. Man, look at the view from up here. That is one thing that Giants does really well, is they utilize terrain really well, I feel like. It's not, their maps aren't boring, that's for sure. This map feels really big. It really feels like it's kind of taken a while to get where we need to go. Which I'm not mad about. I honestly don't even know if there's other farms either. Riverbend Springs Cooperage. I wonder what that is. Cooperage. Is that like a barrel constructing thing for productions? I wonder. Oh, there's a little gas station here. I wonder if this actually works. Duckies. Family owned. That's cool. I'm sure happy that we have a truck though right now. Because driving around the map would take quite a while. If we weren't running a truck. Alright. Fulfilling our contract with the old oil mill. Not a lot, but hopefully it does something for old Olio de Oro oil manufacturing. Just looking at the sign. A lot of nice decoration pieces and stuff. Like I hope these things like this, somebody makes it like a deco pack out of all the stuff that's sitting around. It'd be kind of nice. So we could put stuff around our farm. All these crates and cement blocks and ropes and all that stuff. Oil barrels. What a really nice deco. It definitely does not feel empty. Feels like it belongs. I really like it. Very, very well done, Giants. Hats off. To a fantastic map. Let me know in the comments what map you guys are going to be playing on. I'm sure Riverbend Springs, for my audience, is going to be a very popular one. But I know Hutan Pantai looks pretty cool too, so I think I want to check it out. I might be checking it out with my brother, Mr. FS Farmer C. We might be doing a little multiplayer on it, we'll see. We're going to cut up back through the middle of the map. So I will see you guys back at the farm. Well, I think that's going to be it for this episode. We got all of our harvesting done that we needed to get done. I think next episode we'll be doing some cultivation work. Likely we'll be buying a chisel plow. Well, not a chisel plow, sorry, a subsoiler. And getting some plowing done. We do need to buy a baler so we can bale our straw, but luckily I think we're going to be combining these two fields. Yes, my POV is still very zoomed in. But we'll be combining these two fields, so that won't affect anything. But we do need to get these bales off. And probably given to the cows. I don't know if cows need straw in this game or not. I'm not sure, especially with pastures. Maybe they do if it's in a building, but... I do think that we probably need to get a building set up as well for these cows so they have somewhere to go over the winter. So we'll see. But thanks guys for watching. If you enjoyed, hit the like button, subscribe for more. Thank you to all my YouTube channel members. You guys are amazing for hanging in there with me through the slow time towards the end of FS22. But content will be coming. And we'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.